Hello, my name is Jeffrey Johnson, and today I was asked to make a flip chart on how to add charts to your flip chart. Now, what the person asked for was a static flip chart, as in that the information does not update like it would in an Excel chart, but just a chart of information that just stays put. Alright? So, there are two main ways to do it. Before I get started on that, don't forget, you can always email me at jjohnson2@dbrschools.org with any questions you might have, or you can call me at my Google number at 225-286-3267. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I've got two charts here today. I'm going to show you how to do each of them. Alright, so I've got this one. They're both pretty much the same thing. It just depends on how far you want to take it and what you all want to do with it. So, I'm going to take a blank page. Notice I'm in the property browser. I've already got it pinned open. I went to the property browser right here, down to grid. See right here where it says visible? Instead of false, make that true. That'll show you the grid right here. Now, for making nice, clean, straight edges, I like the allow to snap to be set for true as well. You can change the size of this grid by changing the default scale to 3 or 16 for kicks and giggles. Alright, I'm going to leave it at 2. Now, I'm going to go to the shape tool right down here. Alright. You can also get to the shape tool through menu, tools. Should be right. Well, now I feel silly. Alright. Okay. Well, the shape tool is right here. I'm going to go ahead and pick a line. I want to make sure that it's set for whatever color I want it to be, because I'm not filling in the interior, because I'm not drawing a shape. Alright? Actually, I will be. Let me correct that. I will be drawing a shape. It's going to be a square to begin with. But I want it to be black-edged with no fill-in. I could make it say any color fill-in I want. That's not what I want. I want it to be no fill-in because I'm going to be trying to add lines to make this a graph that kids can read. Now, even white won't work, because notice that cuts out some of your grid lines. So, hollow inside, black exterior, or whatever color exterior you want. Pick corner. Now, even if I pick this corner, notice that it automatically jumps right back into place. Because I put it snap to grid, it's only going to fill in the grid. It's going to snap to all the corners. That makes things nice and easy and neat. Pick the straight horizontal line, and notice how it doesn't go past, unless I take it past, like way past. Alright. Makes it nice and easy to draw my lines. Now, I gotta decide how many vertical lines I want. I might need one here, here, so forth, and so on. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, well, hang on, this really isn't much different from the grid you're showing over the whole page. And that is true. We'll talk about that in a minute. Because what I'm about to do, now that's all drawn. Select tool. I am going to make the grid from the property browser not visible. And suddenly, I've now got the grid box I want. I can take my text tool, I can, fill in stuff. I can add in pictures from the resource browser. Let's see, lesson building tools, buttons and icons. And then don't forget you can shrink your buttons and icons. Alright. Notice it is trying to snap that to the grid, because we asked it to a while back, remember? Under property browser, false. It is snapping to a grid. I can turn that off by going back to visible, take off the snap, turn this invisible again, and suddenly I can move this around. Simple as that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as my kids like to say. They'd probably fuss at me for saying that. Alright, so that's how you do that type of grid. The other page was done simply by making a visible grid and setting how big I wanted it to be. Allow to snap, and now I've got a grid, but it takes up the whole page, which may be what you want, And then, I can add shapes to it. Either way, using the grid is a great way to show crisp drawings if you're not that good at art, which I'm not. And it allows you to, add in grid information to your presentations and whatnot and so forth. I hope this is helpful. Oh, also, some little trick, talking about the resource browser. You saw earlier, but here I have my resources. All right. I'm going to get rid of some of these buttons here because I don't need them. Okay. Let's say I want to use this grid in the future for whatever reason. I like this grid. It's really well done. Let me go ahead and watch this trick. I've got the whole thing highlighted here. I'm going to link them all together. I'm going to group them. So now when I move them, they move as a giant group. If I take them, drop them over in here somewhere, boom, I've got a new resource that I can then use on other pages at will. Nice and easy. Just something to think about. Once you've made your grid the first time, there's really no need to keep repeating the process over and over and over again. Especially if you've got one you're going to be using over and over and over again. Well, I certainly hope this helps. If you have any other further questions, please don't hesitate to email me at jjohnson2@ebrschools.org. And have yourself a good day. Goodbye.